Welcome grade 3. This is our first session of EVS chapter 8 Fur. The title itself suggests that we are going to learn about different birds. Do you know, students, there are hundreds of types of birds on the earth and each of them is unique. Today we are going to learn about different types of birds, features of birds. How do birds fly? Some birds who cannot fly and migratory birds. So let's start. On my head I have a crest. All say I dance the best. Of my feathers I am proud. Before the rain I cry aloud. I am a peacock. Students, you all must be knowing that peacock, the national bird of India, is famous for its mesmerizing beauty. It is metallic blue and green in color. This majestic bird is the symbol of beauty, joy, and grace. My feathers are green, my beak is red, guava and green chili. I am fed. I love to copy people's voice and keep making a lot of noise. I am a parrot. Students, you all must be knowing that parrot is a very beautiful bird. Its feathers are green. It has a red beak. Its beak is curved. You know, children, it has a beautiful black ring around its neck. Have you seen it? The parrot is a talking bird. It can imitate the human voice. It is found in almost all the warm countries. It generally lives in the hollows of trees. Let's see which is the next bird. Black are my feathers and black is my color. Caw caw I do all day long. I am a crow. Do you know, students, what is the color of a crow? Yes, it is black. The crows are the birds which are commonly found everywhere. Crows are known for their intelligence and adaptability. It has black feathers, black legs, black beak. Its beak is strong and sharp. It makes caw caw sound and wakes us up early in the morning. It is a scavenger bird. They make our environment clean by eating dead bodies of animals and birds. My beak is pink, feathers grey, gutter goo. I go on all day. In houses I make my home. I am a pigeon. A pigeon is a small bird having a calm nature. It is found as domesticated birds for years. That means they are usually found near our houses. It is found in white, grey, brown and red in colors. They have two large wings, flexible neck, small beak, two legs and pointed claws. Do you know, children, that in ancient times how letters and messages were sent? Yes, you are right, with the help of pigeons. People used to tie a small chit around their necks and pigeons would fly to their destination because its memory and remembering ability is excellent. In trunk of tree, holes I make, hidden insects I intake. Tuk tuk tuk, I work all day. I am a woodpecker. Children, just imagine you are relaxing in a park on a sunny day. It's quiet and peaceful all around. But then You hear a tap tap tapping that grows louder and louder. What is it, children? Yes, it is a woodpecker. You know, children, woodpeckers have the perfect name. They are small birds and have very strong beaks, and they use their beaks to hammer into trees and catch the small insects living inside. Woodpeckers have feathers covering their nostrils that are like a hairbrush. A woodpecker has four toes, two facing the front and two facing the back. This helps them hang on to the tree branches. Features of birds. Birds have wings and most of them can fly. They have light and hollow bones. They have feet and claws. They do not have teeth. They have beak, which is used to tear, bite, crush, or chew their food. Birds have streamlined bodies which help them to fly. That means the design of their body is built in such a way that helps them to fly high in the sky. Now students, let us understand how do birds fly. The body of birds is covered with feathers. The feathers and the muscles in their wings help the birds to fly. The tail helps to control the direction in which the birds fly. They change the direction in mid-air by twisting their tails. Children, so far we saw the birds who can fly, but there are some birds who cannot fly at all. They are called flightless birds. Let's see which are they. Birds like emu, penguin, ostrich and kiwi are called flightless birds because their wings cannot lift their bodies up as they are very heavy. Birds migrate from one area to another area, one country to another country, and sometimes one continent to another continent. Children, do you know the reason why birds migrate? Birds migrate because of seasonal change, food availability for breeding, and also to feed their newborn young ones. Children, you must have heard about flamingos, right? In Gujarat, at Nal Sarovar, we get to see beautiful pink birds called flamingos during the month of November to February. Students, now it's homework time. These are some pictures of birds and riddles related to them. Read the riddles and try to find out their names. So children, this brings us to the end of our session. In the next session, we will learn about birds in detail. Till then, try to gather some more information about the birds that you see around. Thank you.